Hi there, welcome to Module 3. This video is just going to be a brief introduction of where we're going in Module 3 so you can get some bearings. So let's get started. All right, let's look at some context for where we've come and where we're going. In Module 1, which we called Unpack, we looked at all of the baggage and assumptions that we carry about parenting due to society's views and our own fears. So I have this image here of the woman who is just bogged down with luggage. So we unpacked all of that and kind of relieved some of that burden. Then in Module 2, we were free from all that burden of all that luggage, which gave us the freedom to really examine and discover who we are inside. And this is finding your authentic parenting self. So we looked at values and how those values can apply to different areas of parenting. And then with either the vision board or the mission statement or both, really come out of Module 2 with a strong sense of confidence around who you are as a parent. Now with that, we're going to enter Module 3. But in Module 3, we also want to equip ourselves with some additional skills. And so I have the image of a suitcase here, which we're going to repack. We're not going to get back to Module 1 where we're loaded down with baggage, but we do want to pack a suitcase full of parenting tools where we're going to learn new skills. With our map and these parenting skills, we're going to be able to launch then into Module 4, which is the capstone project, where we actually apply those to everyday parenting. So let's take a broader look at Module 3 then. So Module 3 is new skills for the parenting journey, and we'll start with Lesson 1. Lesson 1 is all about what is misbehavior, and I think this is an important lesson because things that, there seems to be a specific language we use only about children. We talk about misbehavior and obedience and because I said so, and there's just things that we say that we wouldn't say to an adult. And that's true even if the adult has the mental capacity of a child. So if we have dealing with someone who's mentally ill or an elderly person with dementia, we still don't use those words. There's something about childhood that frames the idea of misbehavior in a different way. And I think because of that, we're able to better accept ideas like punishment and the kind of like training that we try to give kids to mold them or drag them kicking and screaming into the appropriate adult behavior. So we're going to really unpack that idea because I think it will be important. And then from that, we're going to learn some proactive parenting strategies that can help us curb misbehavior or avoid it altogether. So proactive meaning they're going to be things that you do before the misbehavior. So things you do on a daily basis and ways that you interact with your children that will just make misbehavior less likely. So these are all of the proactive skills, and we're going to learn 4 different skills. One is special connect time, power sharing, family meetings, and encouragement, not praise. And we'll talk about all 4 of those with explanations so that you can put them into practice. Now, not everything is going to be avoided by having a proactive parenting strategy. You can, connect with your kids, make sure that they have their needs met in such a way that you're less likely to have misbehaviors. But it's going to happen. Lesson 2 is all about communicating for connections in the midst of a misbehavior or some type of, difficult situation like that. So these are no longer proactive, they're reactive. So something has happened, your toddler's written on the wall with Sharpie, your teenager lied to you, something along those lines. Something has actually happened and now you have to react to it. But what we want to do is keep that same level of positive parenting even in the reactive strategies. So we're going to learn 3 new strategies here. One is DIRA, the other is neutral observer, and then Abby. And we'll learn what those acronyms stand for. And it's nice to have acronyms because it makes it easier to remember in the heat of the moment, since these are reactive skills instead of proactive skills. Now, I think the tools in Lesson 2 are a great way to get started, and actually you can use them even in non-conflict situations. They're really great ways to develop your relationship with your kids and get conversations started. So what this lesson is kind of a mini introduction to what's called nonviolent communication, and it's sometimes called compassionate communication. Now, nonviolent communication is a huge body of work that was started by Marshall Rosenberg in the 70s. And it is a new communication style based on understanding the needs and feelings of yourself, the needs and feelings of others, and then working on coming to mutually beneficial solutions through requesting things based on your needs and feelings. So the 4 skills we're going to look at related to nonviolent communication are observations, feelings, needs, and requests. And that will take us into the capstone project. That's the overview of Module 3. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in Module 4.